Welcome to an Alaska homestead. We're becoming more self-sufficient on a remote island in southeast Alaska.
Look at us.
I know that's not coming in clear because I got my GoPro, but would I say that's 16?
Yeah, I think so.
There's 16 eagles up there right now, just hovering, chilling like a villain.
Right over there. There's gotta be something.
Gunner's going to get one.
I mean, they are literally following us. Brian, it's insanely crazy. Look, when we go, they go. Did you hear something?
Gunner will sneak out like
Oh my gosh, stop. Stop, this is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I got it. 20. It's like the birds, but it's the eagles. It's like Alfred Hitchcock, completely eagle.
So this video is going to be like a hodgepodge of stuff that we've done over the last week. We didn't put a video out last week because my back was hurting a little bit and the weather was super nasty, but we did. Captain Funk came over and helped me replace the cylinder on the backhoe, and we've had some nice days, and it's starting to cool off again, and we're in the low 50s now.
I think so.
Yeah, so we're just doing the garden now, so let's let the video begin.
So what you working on, Brian?
The stick cylinder on my backhoe has an issue. There's always the right tool for the right job. These are not the right tools. Did we fix it?
We fixed it.
And there you go. That's shade tree mechanic engineering out there. Redneck engineering at its best. Well, we had some sunny days, so I wanted to make the most of them and get the rest of the shelving built in the little storage tent here.
where will you be? Flickering through memories, the Polaroids yellowed in the sun, longing to be seen. So come and hide with me, hide with me, hide with me. Come and hide with me, hide with me, hide with me. Stars are bright, they call you up just to hear your voice on the machine. Nothing will be like it was, but you will always be my first choice, just as it seems. So I left the house broken, I walked this dirty streets for years, I left it all to see you, to wipe up all your tears. Will you hide with me, hide with me, hide with me. Come and hide with me, hide with me, hide with me. The sun is up, the clouds are gone, but I'm still here with wounds on my feet. Where will you be? If I left the house broken, I walked these dirty streets for years, I left it all to see you, to wipe up all your tears.
All right, so that's it. I've been kind of putting this off because it's been kind of nasty, but I wanted to get all of my stuff, all of my tools out of the house. So I wanted a shelving system where I could double stack these totes and then fit these bigger ones in there. So the totes really keep everything from mildewing. We live in a temperate rainforest, so everything kind of mildews. So I wanted to get everything in the totes, but I wanted to clean out all my tools from inside the cabin because, well, for one, my wife's tired of having tools laying around the house, and for two, well, I am too, and we just need to free up some space because we've got the big surprise coming like in a week. Comment down below what you think the big surprise is. It's gonna make a lot of people happy. It's gonna make us happy too. So yeah, this is just eventually we want to build a shop, and we want to build a real lumber. So I'm just using some scaffolding to store my lumber. Yeah, so this is going to work for us right now. The other thing that I also want to build in this little tiny corner is a little bench, a little workbench. You know how hard it is to try to use a vise and not have it mounted to anything, and it's just, oh, it's frustrating. So, you know, I want to build, even though it's temporary, but it's going to be temporary for a couple years. I'm going to build a little workbench here too, so I can have some place to work. But we wanted to get everything out of the elements, but we also wanted to get everything out of the cabin. So this is our solution to that. Now we just need to come in here and organize and get everything nice and neat. But we might save that for a rainy day because we've got a lot of sunshine and I've got a lot of stuff to do still. So we're going to call it quits in this area and move on to the next area. So I'm in the garden today because it's about time for us to put up trellises for our peas. And I was watching, there's a channel, this lady that does gardening in Southeast Alaska in Wrangell, and her channel's Katherine Ivy, and she does like she grows stuff and sells it at a market. And so if you are gardening in Southeast Alaska, she's very knowledgeable, so I enjoy watching her. But she was doing her trellises and had these little things. I thought they were magnets because I kept hearing a little click. So I commented and said, what are those things? And so she said, she told me what they were. I went on Amazon and ordered some. And basically you just take the thing, stick your string inside, and it clamps down on it, and then you just go to where you want to clamp it to, and then it just holds the plant there. Very cool. And I don't know how many was in the bag, maybe 100 clips. So I'll leave the I'll put this in our Amazon store, and I'll put Catherine's YouTube channel down in the description, and so you can go check her out too. This is really cool. I was like, wow, it's like somebody invented the light bulb. That's how amazing it was. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. How's your garden doing?
Some things have popped up, so I'm kind of excited. I didn't think any zucchinis were gonna pop up. I put the seeds in like a month ago and nothing happened, but then all of a sudden this week we got enough heat, and lo and behold, actually you can look at the whole bed, some have popped up. So we're hoping we get zucchinis this year. We didn't get any last year because it was too cold and too rainy. I'm gonna see if my neighbor wants some starts so I can not have so much crowding. Don't know if they'll transplant to my neighbors, but it's worth a try.
So yeah, we did get up into the 60s for a couple days, and but before that we barely broke into the 50s, and we are in June now. So basically
we're like June, what are we, June 15th already?
No, we're like June 10th. I think June 10th or 11th.
I don't know, but it's been kind of cold again.
Yeah, all of May we barely broke into the 50s. We were in the 40s. So
I got all excited and planted my seeds, and nothing happened because it was just too cold. There's a raven, not our raven, but a raven. This is my broccoli bed. Some of them have done really well, others just haven't taken off yet. So as long as I have one or two, I'm happy.
What do you got here?
This is my pea bed, and your little what are those called?
Clips?
I don't
Snap
know.
clips?
They worked really good. I think you got this from the young lady in Wrangell, didn't you?
I did.
That's pretty cool. Thank you very much. What's her name?
Katherine. That's nice that Catherine's probably the same age as we are, and she said young lady, so we are young, at least at heart.
Exactly. Let's see, our peas look really good, and the radishes look good too. We have a couple green leaves. I think we were
Yellow ones?
Yeah, sorry, what did I say, green?
Yeah.
We have some yellow leaves I think we were surface watering and they weren't getting enough water, so I broke out my little watering can so I could get a deeper watering. But they look really good. I've never done radishes before. It was Victoria's idea, and I'm really excited to pull out some radishes and eat them.
Look, we put the little clips on, and then they found the string to hold on to, so it's definitely working.
Yep. This is my kale, lettuce, and spinach bed, which I'm glad you're filming it because I'm gonna have some for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna clip a lot of these. They'll grow back.
Okay.
This is our red cabbage and green cabbage bed. I think I've told everybody I love cabbage. I eat cabbage every day. So that looks pretty good. I think everything is growing up. So I'm really excited about that.
Now, Rocky, quiet on set. Last year, we put cabbage in our double hoop house here, and it really worked out. So probably later on in the end of the summer, starting in fall, we'll plant cabbage back in this bed.
I won't have time. I planted that in June.
Really?
I did, and then just, yeah, sorry, babe.
Well, there's still room in there. Put some cabbage in there. It'd kill it, but
Well,
it's
that's
too
what
hot.
I did with the broccoli. I put a whole bunch of broccoli in there for the chickens.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. This is Victoria's bed. There's lots of goodies in here. I'm not sure what they are, but they're growing. And
The carrots are growing
there
over
is
there.
a couple carrots here. They had a really hard start. I guess she told me that they can be really sensitive. So, but there's a couple, so I'm happy about that. And I planted some potatoes on this side right here. And of course my cilantro, which took off really well again. So I'm happy about that. Things are growing.
Oh.
Even though it's cold. So this was our tomato bed, our double hoop tomato bed that we decided to try out this year. I have debated that I'm not good starting my own starts. Inside, if I can plant them right into bed, they do really good. But everything that I started inside just looks really rough. These look rough. So I just don't quite have the greens yet. Doing starts inside the cabin. You know, it's cold.
What, it's harder than it looks on TV?
Well, it is for me. So I don't know. So we'll see by the end of the year if these do anything. I'll be sad if they don't. I was just happy that I grew tomato plants from seed inside, but I don't know. This might be it.
That might be it. We may not. If it doesn't work this year, maybe we'll never grow tomatoes.
Well, here, but I'll show you what my neighbor grew inside her house in Juneau, and hers look excellent. Like I said, I just don't have the green thumb yet.
So Marquita,
yes,
she grew these from seed in town and brought them out to us.
and they're looking pretty good. This one's kind of had a slow start. That one kind of had a slow start. That's looking really good. I think that's going to be good. This kind of stalled also. I did grow some green pepper plants inside. That looks pretty good.
Is there anything over there?
Yes.
Oh, well, I've been watering over there, so that's good.
Well, good. Well,
I'm not sure exactly where everything's at, so I just water stuff.
Well, what happened was I did cucumber plants inside this winter, and they just did not transplant out here. They went kaput. So I threw a whole bunch of seeds in there, and it's way late in the season, but I thought, I don't know, maybe Brian can double hoop this at the end. And
Shoot for the moon.
why not? So, see, these are, once again, these are the tomato plants that I grew inside, and look how rough they are. I don't know.
Poor little fellas.
I know. And this was my
Lavender bed?
nothing ever came. It was just too cold.
Wait a minute. What's that?
No, I don't know. It's probably not lavender. This is my Brussels sprout bed that I'm going to end up giving to the chickens. So I just threw a whole bunch of seeds in there and we'll let it grow, and I'll just give my chickens Brussels sprouts. The big ones.
The big ones. The big ones are for us.
The rest of these are for my chickens.
You gotta pamper the chickens. There's our original log flower planter. Oh, this one's got a flower on it. Oh my goodness. I need scissors, stat. We've got a slug invasion over here.
I got scissors in my hand.
The slugs have a nickname for her called the Terminator. She comes through here and just lays havoc to them.
Look at that disgusting,
Get
huge.
Ugh. Ooh, you bled him right on the log. He's bleeding out. So also this month, in the next couple of weeks, we should have the video up. Maybe it'll come out next month, but we are getting our solar panels put up. I went to town and bought 70 foot of 6-gauge wire, $200. So it ain't cheap, and that's just to go from the house to the inverter, and was 70 feet, and then I have to go another 140 feet to the beach where those panels are gonna be at. So that's gonna be what, $400? So $600 total just on wires to power the thing, or to harness the power, to transfer the power. Yeah, I've got an audience over here. We do need to water these guys. They are growing, but we planted them a little later on. The only thing that really took off was this raven feather, and I'm not sure what feather this is, but it's pretty big.
What raven feather?
This is a raven feather.
It is a little raven feather.
That one's a little bigger than a raven feather. It just landed in the planter. Crazy. So we're trying this halibut skate out. We're dropping it in like 200 something foot of water and check it in a day and see if we got a halibut or two. All right, check back next week with us and we'll see if we caught any halibut. We've got a lot more projects going on next week, so we hope to see you then.